Harry, what's your assessment of the performance tonight?
I think we started the game well the first 10 minutes. We created two good opportunities where we should have been a little bit more clinical and maybe got the first goal, and then they probably scored with the first attack. And then from there to the half-time whistle, they was way on top. They played with more aggression, more intensity. They pressed us better. They passed the ball better, and it wasn't good enough on our behalf. So we've got to go back, work hard, improve. The second half we came out, we huffed and puffed and created some chances where maybe on another day we'd put it in the back of the net. But no, the key period was the 15 minutes to the half-time whistle, and we wasn't good enough.
Well, we started off decent. I thought first 7, 8, 10 minutes we looked like we could carve through them, score goals. Weren't decisive enough, not precise enough with the last pass. It looked like we were at it, and then after they scored, it seemed like they got loads of energy. They were aggressive. They regained the ball quickly, and we lost that half a yard or 2 yards. We never got up to them, and they never let us get up to them because I felt they played really well. And sometimes you got to hold your hands up as well and say, the boys, we're trying, we're getting up to them, but we're not quick enough. And you saw players today with Ozil and in midfield. I thought they played well.
Any clues as to why the intensity might have been missing in that first 45 minutes? That they seem to certainly show in the first half at least.
Yeah, well, obviously they've got a new manager, the crowd's up and everything, but we knew that was going to happen. We knew they was going to play with a quick tempo at the start of the game. We watched the game against Chelsea here in the first half. They played Chelsea off the park, so we knew they was going to come out and do that, but we didn't handle it well enough. Like I said, the first 10 minutes of the game we started well. We cut them open twice, and we was in on the back four, and we had chances to go and get the first goal, and then disappointing to concede the first goal in the way that we did, and then to concede the second goal from set play again is disappointing, because if we go in the game 1-0 at half time, and then it's a real game on the hands at the second half. But no, we huffed and puffed in the second half. We did everything we can to try and score a goal. We pinned them back. They had the odd counter attack, but no, we was well on top in the second half, but we just didn't find the quality to break them down.
Did their intensity almost surprise you in that first 45?
No, we knew they were going to come out of the traps quickly. We took one or too many touches maybe a few times, because you could see Lacazette come in, back tackling a few times. Torreira was at it, Xhaka, Aubameyang. I think Mikel has really got his team, a reaction from his team. And you expect that because he's a new manager. But you saw second half that their energy died a bit, and we had loads of it, but we just didn't manage to get the goal.
How important was that second goal on the stroke of half time though? Because at 1-0, anything can happen.
Yeah, 2-0 down, you need the next goal to have a chance of something. 1-0 down, at any point of the game, you're back in the game. So that goal was hard to take. It was a big blow, gave us a big mountain to climb, and both goals, it's fine margins, because the cross for the first goal goes via Victor, and it changes direction into his path. Good finish, by the way, and David's save, good save from the header, but then bounces back off Victor's back and changes direction, and Socrates can just have a tap in. So that's that little bit of luck that you need to get away with the points at these places.
Did you still feel though that if you'd have got one, there was still a vulnerability there? You could have been right back in the game at any point, really. Yeah,
definitely. I think, like I say, it's disappointing to go in at 2-0 at half time, because we should weather the storm, especially don't concede from a set play. When we're not playing great, do the basics well, and do the basics is heading the ball out of your box and keep the ball out of your net. But no, we knew going in at 2-0 at half time that the next goal was crucial. We had chances in the second half, but we deserved to lose. We wasn't good enough, and we'll improve for next week.
Even at 2-0 though, did you still feel if you got a goal it might change? Because it probably would have got a bit edgy.
Yeah, definitely, because we've seen them earlier against Chelsea, and but if you don't get that goal, they can still hang in there. But even with 10 minutes to go, you feel if we get a goal, we'll get energy by that. But they got energy by making the blocks or stopping the crosses and saves. So just wasn't to be.
When you saw earlier on at Tottenham and Chelsea and I think Wolves dropped points, did you see this as a real good opportunity as well to really move in so close to the top four?
Well, I think everyone around the club will have probably seen the results and maybe thought it was an opportunity to move in around the top four. But no, we're just looking after ourselves. We're not really looking at other results. We need to put runs together. We need to go on runs, winning runs. And I think if we do that, we'll get in the top four. If we don't find the consistency like we haven't done in the first half of the season, we won't be. So we've got to challenge ourselves to pick ourselves up and improve definitely on that first half.
It's a long season, and you've got to pick up whatever points wherever throughout the season. We haven't picked up enough. We're still fifth, but we need to kick on. We've had a good December. We've had 9 games in December. Now we're 1st of January. We started again. It's our 4th game in 11 days, which is hard on the boys. And you've got to say they are. You can see second half with the energy we had and physicality. You can see we're fit enough. I think maybe first half we were a bit tired mentally because the way they played made it hard to win the ball off them, and we got tired and maybe lost a bit of that belief. Second half, I thought they showed lots of belief, but we just couldn't get the goal.
Finally, you mentioned fitness there. I mean, there's so little time. These big cup games coming up now. I mean, is it a case of just having to use the squad? I mean,
yeah, you got to use the squad. You've got to stick it out as well. Some of these players, we don't have replacements in every position, so you've got to. Some of these got to go again. They've had, as I said, some of them have played very, very many games and loads of minutes. We've tried to juggle it a bit today and the last few games, but we're ready again on Saturday. Wolves FA Cup, so it'll be a second home for us. It's the 4th time in 10 months, and we're looking forward to it.